be talking about a very difficult subject for a lot of people. It's the topic of acne. Now, I've struggled with acne pretty much my entire adult life and most of my teenage life. So basically since age 12, I've had this issue that I've been trying to fix by buying different sorts of face washes and, you know, creams and benzoyl peroxide and salicylic acid and just over it. So what I did was I recently went to the dermatologist and she prescribed to me the generic for Retin-A, or basically what is in Retin-A. And before I go any further, I just want to say that I'm not a dermatologist or a medical professional. So if you are thinking of an acne treatment, you of course want to contact and talk with your dermatologist or your family care provider, because I'm not a substitute for that. So basically I went to the dermatologist and told her my issues, my acne, like what type of acne. Like I don't really get cystic acne, it's pretty much just like zits and breakouts all the time. There has been like years where I haven't had acne, or maybe a year here and a year there, but I've never had consistently clear skin. I figured out over time that I can't fix on my own. Like I eat really well and I exercise and I don't eat junk food, I don't eat dairy. It's just something that just doesn't go away. You know, for some people, that's just the issue. You know, you're not going to fix it by yourself or with your diet. So she prescribed to me, like I said, the Retin-A. This is the Tretinoin cream. And basically, this is what's in Retin-A. It's 0.025%, so it's pretty low. For those of you who are my age or around 25, you may remember this from your childhood, and like me, you may have been on it, and also like me, you may have hated it, because many, many years ago, I think this has been out for over 20 years, but basically, this was like the big thing when I was a teenager, but it was such a high dosage, like a way higher percentage, that when you used it, like my skin like literally would flake off and bleed, and it was just horrible. And it made me not want to use it, obviously, because it was, and like no one ever told me like exactly how to use it, so it was a hot mess. But it is way different now. So I will walk you through the steps of what I've been doing. Every night I cleanse my skin with Dove Sensitive Skin Unscented soap. And then along with that, I've been using this Sephora Precision Exfoliating Pad. And basically it just has all these little bristles on it, and they just kind of exfoliate your skin. You don't want to like rub in, but just very gently clean your skin. And that will help keep dryness at bay. It doesn't totally get rid of it, but it does help. On every third night, so basically on Sunday and Wednesday nights, I am using a cream, basically a pea-sized drop. It's literally going to fit on your finger, really small. I dab it here and here and here, and then I rub it in. It can be really harsh on your chin and under your eyes, so you do not want to get it under your eye. Basically like rub a small thin layer over your chin. I wait 20 minutes after cleansing, because I read that if you use it right after you cleanse, the moisture gets locked in, which makes the dryness worse. After I've been using this for, I think she said, a few weeks, I'm supposed to slowly start phasing in these two products. And one is benzoyl peroxide, so this is basically an acne fighter. It's very commonly in a lot of products. This is Clean and Clear Persa-Gel 10. You can check the back of the label for active ingredients to see how much benzoyl peroxide is in it. And then along with that, I'm using this bacterial fighting cream called Clinadamycin. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but basically this goes on after this. And the reason why you have to use them together is because the Retin-A basically can render one of them ineffective. So that's why you have to use it together. But you're not using all of these at once at first. That would probably be a horrible idea. But you're slowly supposed to phase these in. Let's talk about side effects and the way this works. From what I understand is that basically Retin-A, or any Retin-A-like product, pushes out all the junk in your pores, all the bacteria, all the grime, and closes off the follicle, so it can't come back. That's why you get dryness, because it's basically all the junk coming out of your skin. I know, sounds really gross, right? Apparently this is really good for blackheads. I've read that it's really good for smoothing your skin and fighting wrinkles. However, I believe if you technically ask a doctor, probably say that doesn't do that, but I've read it in a few magazines, and I've also been told that since I'm only 25, I'm not really super concerned about wrinkles yet. And also this is photosensitive, so if you're using this, you'll also want to be sure you're using sunscreen. Along with dryness, you may also experience just really tight skin. I found that on the first time I used it, my skin felt really, really tight. But those are the only two things now. And the dryness, if I use this exfoliator pad and also use a moisturizer applied maybe about 10 minutes after I apply this, I find that my skin is dry, but it's not like flaking or really gross or anything. It's just normally dry, and after a few weeks that's supposed to go away. Now, I don't really know because I've only been using this for about a week and a half, and that's all I can say for now. I just wanted to share my experience because I know that acne is like a really difficult thing to go through, and maybe some of you might benefit from just talking to a dermatologist, and I know that also going to the dermatologist is a really loaded issue for some people. So just, I think being more open and honest about what people are truly doing for their skin could probably help a lot of girls, like especially in high school. Oh my god, I would have loved if someone would have talked about acne in a very open way when I was in high school. So I really hope this video was able to help some of you who are going through these issues. If you have any questions, let me know. And if you've ever used this, also let me know how it went for you, so maybe I can anticipate some of the things I'll experience in the coming months. And I hope to keep this updated, so maybe every few weeks I'll make, oh, this is how my skin is, or this is the side effects I've been having, or things like that. So until then, I'll see you later.